Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the briefing for Wednesday, the 7th of February. Okay, I put the midnight chart on here, and you can see there's showing as a cold front, over the Lasham area, really, which brought with it quite a lot of rain last night. Moving ahead to midday today, it hasn't moved very far, and unfortunately, this is showing much closer as it was going to be. I think what we're going to see most of the day is the features of a warm front, really, or of an approaching warm front, which is sort of what we've got here, which is going to be low cloud, drizzle, and mist, and really not very good. As this does move further away, there's a chance it might get flyable in the afternoon. Moving ahead, tomorrow, not a very good picture either. Warm front directly over the top of us. Quite a lot of activity around this low pressure in the Atlantic, and that's moving in. Saturday, Friday, depending on the exact positioning of this front, could get something out of it, but looking rather unsettled once more. On Saturday, similar picture, depending on the positioning of these, could or could not be flyable. Spot winds are misbehaving today, but we've got a light northeasterly or more easterly flow at height. Okay, Sapik, you can see Lasham around here. Generally a nicer picture to the north, less nice of a picture to the south, and lots of showers. The further away that can get from us today, the higher the chance of us going flying. But at the moment, lots of cloud in our area. And you can see that on the rainfall radar, we're quite close to this area of rain. And on the rainfall forecast going through the day, it sort of thinks about moving away, but never does go that far. And you see little bits just showing around our area quite a lot. By the afternoon, it's showing some showers, very light showers around us. But the main part of the front looks like it is moving away to the south. Public forecast then, showing mist and cloud all day. Wind direction showing the northeast, going round to the north later, but it's very light. The main issue we've got is this humidity set up at 98% currently, and not actually getting below 90% until sunset, really, which isn't great news. Okay, GFS at midday is showing temperatures in our area about 6 or 7 degrees. And dew points, it depends exactly where you are. So more towards the centre of the country, it's showing about 3 or 4 degrees. More towards the south coast, 6 degrees. So with a temperature of 6 or 7 degrees and a dew point of 6, that's not going to be flyable. But if it does get close to 3 or 4 degrees, that could be better. So we're really depending on where this front ends up later on. Current view outside, quite low cloud, and there is some mist around. Okay, Odium's forecast, a little bit of everything really. Currently broken at 400 feet, that sounds about right. Their forecast for the day is broken at 400 feet with a light drizzle. They've then put here becoming from 9 till midday, broken at 1200 feet. They've put another one in here for this morning for light drizzle and mist. They've now put a prop 30, between 10 and 12, a few clouds at 800 feet. Going into the afternoon, they've put few at 1200, broken at 2.5. Scattered for 600 feet this afternoon, and a tempo here from 3 p.m. onwards for scattered at 1800. Another one here for something else. So it's really a bit of everything. They don't have a clue either. Farnborough, much the same, a bit shorter, but they're showing broken at 500 for most of the day. Becoming from midday, scattered at 1500. And they're not actually showing anything else this afternoon, so there you go, that's a bit of optimism to follow. Scattered at 1500 from midday, according to Farnborough. Okay, top meteo, this is 10 a.m. Not looking great in the Lasham area. Moving across to midday, you can see we're in this area here of between 1 to 2,000 feet cloud with mist possible. And as we go through the afternoon, it doesn't clear up much more, but we're right on the edge again of this good and this not very good area. So I think we're just going to have to wait and see. There's no NOTAMs to be worrying about today. Okay, operationally, if we go flying, it will be 09. We'll probably have the launch point offset to the south side of the runway with the cables running down the north side, winch launching from the north side with some correction probably needed, certainly later in the day when it goes more northerly, and aerotaking from the southern side of the runway. I think the grass should be okay for landing. If we get out there and it does look really wet, then we might change a plan, but I think it's going to be okay. Okay, glide availability. We should have two K21s later. I need to confirm that, but we've got 774 and 778 should be coming out of the workshop. Three K13s. S still needs to have a test flight, as that hasn't flown in quite a while, but otherwise we've got three K13s, two baby drops, and all three discuses. If we could continue taying on the wind check, that's been good so far. Few minor comments. Wing walkers, make sure you're keeping the glider pointing towards the buggy, as it doesn't do it automatically like it does on the aerotow hook. And drivers, if the glider is not pointing towards you, please just stop and let them realign. A couple of things from the workshop. Please don't sit on the wing roots, especially in the K21s. There's been a little bit of damage because of that. And also, can we make sure we're lifting the tail wheels when we're turning the gliders, especially on the very tail-heavy gliders, so the two baby grubs we've got. No movements, and as flying is unlikely, certainly this morning and possibly this afternoon, the simulator is serviceable, and we can do any bronze tests or theory lectures that people need. Okay, we'll see what the weather's doing later. Hopefully we can get something out of it. Bye for now.